Oh man, someone dumped the food. Let's go to jiu-jitsu. Every time. Always find a traffic jam on the way to class. Every time. Every freaking time. So we're on our way to Knoxville to do jiu-jitsu at Gracie Baja in Knoxville, Tennessee. The professor there is Samuel Braga. He's a friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine. And he's also a farmer. And he's also the guy who invented the berimbolo. And he's also a multiple-time world champion. This guy's really cool, man. He's a good friend of mine. Can't wait for everybody to meet him. If you're ever in the area of Knoxville, Tennessee, and you do jiu-jitsu, or you want to get into jiu-jitsu, or whatever the case may be, come on down, check us out, man. This is a really good gym. It's really friendly, good environment. Everybody's nice. We got a lot of good guys there. We got Jimmy, we got Fireball, we got K-Town, we got Chris. We got so many people. I'm a Baby Joe. We got a lot of good people there that I'm gonna forget names. So if you're male, female, you want to come do jiu-jitsu, you want to do gi, no gi, come on down. If you have kids and you want your kids to get into it, come on down to Knoxville. You want to check us out, go online, GB Knox. And man, I hope to see you on the mat. So. Still stuck. Starting to speed up. And that's it. Now we're flowing. On our way to class. See you there. There it is, right there. All we gotta do is get there. We're here. We're late, but we're here. This right here is Professor Sam.
What's up, guys?
What's up, buddy?
So when I go here, he can actually pick me up, right? Go. He can work. No, pick me up. See that? See, that's how come. I've been here many times. He can actually stand up with me. Can you stand up? Yeah, I stay here all day. I don't know. I spend 8 a.m. It's fun, actually. Yeah. Okay. So that's a beautiful sport. From here, you can just like control. Awesome class. You're gonna get some extra rounds now. Get some good work there. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Hey.
Hey.
Good job. Good job, brother.
Good job. Good job. Good job, buddy.
Hey, good to see you, bro.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Rod. Man.
Good job. Good job. Hey, good job, brother.
Did you ever get the swab? That was swabs at the drive for CB.
It's
I'm out, Professor.
good job today, bro.
Thanks for the training. Time to head home. Alright, all done training. Headed home. Tending to the animals and the farm. I gotta pick up my kids first, so be doing that too. But the ride home's pretty too. I'll try to show you guys some of that. See you at the house. The mountains, close to home. I live right over there. We're almost home. This is a road I travel in Tennessee. I love this road. It's up in the mountains. And of course, as you know, I love the mountains. So look at those pretty mountains there. Feels good to be back, man. I don't know how you city folks do it. Alright guys, I made it back to the mountains. Safe and secure. Way I like it. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna make me a chicken sandwich from the chicken I raised on the farm and slaughtered myself. I'm gonna do that, and then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna bring you guys around the farm. I'll introduce you to animals and show you what I got going on around here. So stick around. Alright guys, I'm all done. I'm about to head out there. I'll do the introduction with the animals here. Start with the dogs. First up is Bentley. As you can tell, he's lost a leg. But he's old, he's retired. He's been my first farm dog here that I've had. And this one, who won't leave me alone, is Ava. Bentley's retired. He's just a porch dog now, and Ava has replaced his job. She does his job now. Ava is a very good protector for the farm. She's a German Shepherd. I highly recommend, if you guys get a farm dog, you get a German Shepherd. They are just loyal as can be and eager to please. And then we got one more, and that's this big guy. My mother-in-law passed away, and this was her dog. So after she had passed away, we inherited him. He was very, very heavy set when we got him, and he's lost a lot of weight, believe it or not. But this is Brody, and Brody. And he's a lovely dog. He's a cuddle bear. He likes to sleep on the porch a lot. The thing about him is he's supposedly a purebred, and I don't know this for sure, but he's supposedly a purebred Labrador, and he gets this dry skin. Buddy, let me show him. on his neck. You can kind of see it there. He's not gonna let me show, but he gets like dry skin in his ears and on his neck. And I put cocoa butter on him and it helps a lot, but I'm not too sure what else to do with it. All right, now it's on to the goats. I have 2 goats. One's a male, a buck. His name's Billy. The other one's a female, a doe. Her name's Lily. I've had them a little while now. I breed them. My grass is a little tall, taller than I want it to be, and I'll show you that. But my goat Billy messed up the mower, so I gotta fix that today. And that's actually what I'm getting ready to do after this, is work on the mower so I can get my grass cut. Well, let's show you the goat. Well, there's Billy, and over there playing with them is Ava. That's the guard dog. Let's go say hi. Stinky, huh? This is Billy, my buck. If you notice, Billy's ear is mangled. It's off of there. This ear's all the way there, right here on this side. See it? Ear's there. This side of the head, ear's gone. Reason that is that dog Ava, my guard dog, him and her got into a dominance little fight, and she won. She took his ear clean off, and I had to take him to the vet and get it finished off, and she stitched him up. But the dog won, and she's now in charge, so she tells him what to do. Isn't that right, buddy? And there he goes, peeing on his face. Lovely. So I'm gonna let him go now. Let him off the chain, let him run around a little bit. Usually what I do is I leave him chained to this little house here that I built him, and he eats up this hill. When he's done eating up the hill, I'll move the house to another location, and he'll continue eating up the hill. If it rains or anything like that, he has shelter. I bring him food and water, and then throughout the day I let him go. You cannot let him just run around, because I have neighbors and they have dogs, and he'll go over there and he'll try to kill them and all types of stuff. He just thinks he's the baddest thing in the world. So, but I'm gonna let him off the chain here, and then I'll introduce you to Lily. There she is. Now Lily don't get chained up. She pretty much runs around just as she wishes. She eats my flowers and stuff, but I still love her. She's a good goat. She loves snacks like potato chips and anything like that. She had a C-section on her last kids, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to breed her again, but stopping her from breeding is really hard. She really goes the extra mile there, I'll tell you that. The chickens and her are family. She mothers the chickens, and the chickens love her as a mother, so they all live together in the same barn. But yep, that's Lily. Huh, girl? Huh, girl? Yeah, she's a good girl. She loves good pettings. And there's my chickens. And I have a total of 7 chickens. I had 8. I had 4 from a flock before, original flock, but I believe they're just getting old and dying off. I don't know why they're passing away one by one there. Just I find them dead in the yard. Nothing bad happened to them. They're just dead. And then I got 10 meat chickens. So I'll show you something when I train these chickens. I whistle at them, but I can't do it without giving them a snack. So I'm gonna go give them a snack here, and I'll show you what I do. When these goats do that, it means they love you. Now, you have to fight your male goat. Let me tell you that. I have to fight this guy all the time. Every now and then he tries to test me, and I have to pin him to the ground. And I have to hold him to the ground until he falls asleep. And then once he falls asleep, I let him go, and he goes back to normal old Billy. But until then, he wants to fight you. He's always trying to establish dominance on something. It don't matter what it is. A tree, the dogs, us, humans. So, let me show you, try to do this thing for the chickens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a snack. But before I do, I forgot to introduce you to my cat. Her name's Sassy. This cat is awesome, man. She's so tiny, though. I watch her hunt. She kills a lot of birds. And she gets mice and stuff like that, but when it comes to anything bigger than a mouse or a bird, she has a hard time with them. A very hard time. Right now she's shedding very, very rough, so she loves a good petting. But I've seen her catch chipmunks and just not been able to seal the deal because the chipmunks are too big. Just not long ago, my buddy Sam, the guy you met, had to shoot a rabbit that was in his garden, and that rabbit was just about as big as her. She was longer because of the tail, but the legs and everything about as big as her. Well, anyways, I'm gonna grab these snacks and we'll go. Now, what I do, here he comes, look at him go. Yeah? As I get those chickens to come by whistling. Most animals. Oh, she already knows, look. Look at him run. The other ones, I don't know where they are. They're out and about. They're out and about. So, but I suggest when you get your animals, your chickens, your goats, anything, you whistle at them. So that way if you ever do need to call them in, you can. And I don't know where the other ones are, but I see something I'm going to show you guys that happens on the farm all the time. I'll be right back. Alright, so that German Shepherd I told you about, she's a good hunting dog too. And there's not, ever since I've gotten her and she's been old enough, I've not been able to get a coon, possum, or any type of predator on this land. I used to have a fox that gave my other dog Bentley a hard time because he's three-legged. That's fox would outsmart him. I don't even have the fox here no more. I used to get him on the game camera. But that dog, she's a wonderful farm dog. She protects everything around here, just unbelievable. Let me show you what she did. This right here is a possum. It's not a big one, it's a baby possum. She had killed, I'm guessing last night, and brought it up here, but I haven't noticed it. But she used to kill them and leave them alive, just really mangled, the eyeball all sticking out and stuff, and I had to take them out back and finish them off. But I got to take care of this one, but this is part of the farm. I can tell you one thing, if it's a possum or anything coming around here, they're coming after my chickens or the eggs or something. So she stopped that one. Here goes my other chickens. One's up there. Here we go. There we go. All this right here is my scrap metal that I keep and I use. I got a welder and I weld up a lot of stuff, and some metal I just don't want to get rid of. I take the rest of the metal down to the recycling center when I get enough, but for the most part, this is my scrap metal. All that in there is my construction material. PVC pipe, electrical boxes, wood, all types of other stuff. So that's my little construction station right there. There's my other chickens though. The 4 new to the flock. They get bullied by the bigger chickens though. And this is my tractor. Beautiful tractor. I love this thing. I love this tractor. Enough for the tractor, right? But the next thing I got here is meat chickens. Now these chickens are not something you want to get attached to. These are meat birds. They will be slaughtered. They are very good raised on the farm, and I highly recommend everybody to do it. If you have the opportunity to do it, I highly recommend you do it. It's the best meat out, you know, and you're giving the chicken a better life. You know you are giving that chicken a better life before you have to take it. And that to me is valuable in itself. The meat is just tremendous too. Raising your own meat, there's nothing better than doing that. But let me show you these meat chickens in my chicken tractor. Here goes the chicken tractor. And I'll do a video on how I built this. But those there are my meat chickens, and I'm gonna have to move their tractor again. But I plan on doing a video on what to do with these chickens, how to raise them, and I'm also gonna show how to slaughter them and clean them, butcher them. And so stay tuned for that. We'll have a lot of information going on with the chickens. But those are the meat chickens, and they're about ready to slaughter. They are ready to slaughter now, so I'm gonna have to get on that here in a few days. that's it. That's all the chickens and all the goats and all the dogs and the cat. I'd introduce you to the kids too, but those animals are always locked up. I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on this lawnmower and cut the grass and stuff. I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. It's a little boring, but I'm making a couple more videos here in the next few days. So if you like what I got, subscribe, man. Check me out. Here goes the mower I gotta fix. It's Cub Cadet. But what happened is my goat decided he was gonna rip this cable off. So I had to order a whole new cable. It's the drive cable, so it helps me push the mower. The wheels will spin, helps me push the mower. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that cable out, install it on this mower, and then cut the grass. All right, all done. I got the cable on, new cable, running all the way up. Bling, bling. So let's try her out, see if we get our grass cut.
Gas?
Right. Well, thank you, boy. That'll work. Another thing I recommend if you ever cut grass or weed eat grass on a hill is use a cleat, some kind of cleat. You don't have to be Nike. A football cleat, a soccer cleat, just something that's going to give you traction. Well, I got my cleats on. Now it's time to mow. Let's go. Well, I had to stop mowing because of the there's some thunderstorm or something. There's lightning all around, so I'm gonna quit mowing for a minute. Well, I guess the danger's pretty much past, so. Go ahead and empty that bag. Usually when it's hard to pull like that, it's binding up on a bag full of grass, so it's got a bunch of grass in there. This batch of grass had old grass in it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump it in my little compost pile here. Well, I lied. There wasn't no grass in there from last batch, so I wasted that, but it'd be all right. Chickens will get it. Just so you know, you're supposed to mix that compost, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up here in the next couple days with that tractor that you saw, the thing that I like, you know I won't shut up about. I'm gonna put this back on and finish mowing the grass. Alright, so I gotta empty the bag again and I'm gonna show you what I do with the grass. But I wanna show you, every time I cut the grass, these chickens hear the lawnmower as a dinner bell. They start running around pecking at the bugs and stuff that are running around. So let me show you what I do with this grass. So this is gonna be kind of hard to do with the film and all, so I put the bagger down, but the grass is in the bag, and as you can see there's nice green grass here, but not so green grass here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle that grass I just cut all over that and hopes it'll help spread the grass around and it'll start growing. It's worked pretty good so far because this whole thing was just dirt when I started out. So now Lily's over here. Well, all I do is simply I grab a handful of grass and I walk around and I sprinkle it around like so. I try not to leave clumps. I try to leave it like a little dusting the grass, just like that there. And that's what I do. I'm gonna do it all over here, and then I'm gonna get back to mowing. The bagger I was able to do a little bit. I still got that much more to go, but I swear it works. All right, I'm gonna put this bagger on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut the grass. All done with that. All right, guys, well, that's it. I'm wore out. I'm gonna go shower, and animals are put up. My son put them up, and that's it for tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Something exciting going on there too.